Welcome to Rather Be Rotting, where two sisters who should really be doing something more productive dissect all things reality, TV, and pop culture chaos, because no matter what's going on in life, we would always rather be rotting. We're in the same place today.
This is so cool. I'm sitting on the couch right next to you.
We're lounging on the couch. I am so excited about this.
I know. But, you know, it's good for us to be together. We thought, it's unfortunate it has to be under these circumstances. We thought that we would be celebrating together, but we're not.
We're really just not today. We haven't been celebrating. We've really been more in mourning, I feel.
You want to say why?
At the risk of upsetting some of our listeners, depending on how they feel, we hate the album.
I like a third of it, and I hate a third of it. So let's be clear. I don't hate the whole album.
We don't like it. It's not...
I like some of the songs. Some of the songs I think are really great.
We're disappointed.
But yeah, it's not a Midnight. It's not a Lover. And were we having the same conversation when Tortured Poets came out? Yes. Have I come around to Tortured Poets? Yes.
Have you?
Totally, because I just appreciate it for what it is. It's just pure poetry.
I'm just really let down. I feel as though she phoned it in, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, and it's not because she's happy. That's not why we're bitching.
No, because as I said to you, Lover was written when she was happy,
yeah.
And that is a fantastic album.
But if being happy makes her not able to write, you know, in such a poetic way, such a clever way, there was nothing clever about any of this.
No, it felt really...
And that's the problem here. Like, even the songs that had good melodies and beats, like, the lyrics weren't there.
No.
But I like the first track, Fate of Ophelia. I like Honey. I like Opalite. I like Father Figure. Do you have any that you liked? Even one?
I liked Honey and I liked Opalite.
Okay. Those are the ones you listen to again. So
I had, like, such high hopes.
That was your first mistake. And I always say the anticipation is the best part, and this is why.
Like, if we think about the song Wood, for example.
I don't know if I can go there. But go ahead.
It's just so bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like a fifth grader could have written it.
Yeah.
To put New Heights in a song, I just feel like that's tacky.
Yeah, no, it is tacky, for sure.
And then things went from bad to worse today.
So, as you will recall, when we heard about the movie experience, I bought tickets immediately.
Before she even knew what it was.
And so we went today.
And...
you know what? We left.
We walked out. We walked out on Taylor.
We left after... what was the last song we heard? Eldest Daughter? No, we heard... what's track 6? Ruin the Friendship?
Yeah, we walked out during that one.
As she was explaining her thoughts behind Ruin the Friendship, we left.
Because you know what? She has been on every British morning radio show that exists, and she's been spouting the stories behind these lyrics on every radio show. I've already heard all of them.
Yeah, and I
don't need to watch the lyric videos. I did that the first night when I stared at the lyrics while I was listening on my iPhone. That's what this movie... and did we know that the movie was just going to be basically lyric videos? Yes.
Yeah. I think, ultimately, it's just been a disappointing few days. You know, to be in the place where I'm saying we walked out of a Taylor Swift movie experience is not something I ever saw myself.
Yeah, it's a place we never thought we'd be. And... the reason we walked out, the impetus was, I was texting my boyfriend during the Eldest Daughter lyric video because it was very boring. And he was asking, like, how it was, and I was just trying to describe it. And then I sent him a video. And because that's another thing. There were 5 people in the theater, which was shocking.
Total.
And, I mean, it might have been a better experience had it been more crowded with cheers and stuff, but...
probably not.
So anyway, since no one was in the theater, I could send him a video of the lyrics playing just to give him a better idea of what it was. And he looked at the 10-second video and said, "That's terrible. Why are you still there?"
And we thought to ourselves,
why are we still here?
So we left.
Yeah, I mean, you were like falling asleep during it.
I was taking a little siesta.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to wake you up to show you that text.
And the thing is, like, my work Slack was really going off on Friday of of people just obsessed and loving it, and I stayed silent in that chat because I felt as though, I couldn't relate, and it made me realize, I guess I already knew this when the vinyls were coming out and everybody was talking about which one they were getting, that, like, these people are just, like, happy with whatever they get. Yeah. And I'm a little more critical than that.
And your husband said to me when I told him that I didn't really like it that much, oh, I can't wait for a couple months from now when you say that you listen to it more times and you realize that it's actually great, because we have done that before.
We have done that before.
With, like, Folklore and Evermore, it took us a while to really understand and appreciate what she did. But
that's different. Those lyrics were way more complex.
Yeah, and we needed that time to comprehend and make a judgment. And part of also what I like about her is that you can take this song and, like, apply it to your own life, like you said. And when she explains what these songs are about, it's too literal. It makes it even more literal than it already is. And then there's no, like, mystery. There's no, make it your own.
The other thing I said to you is, like, she somehow throughout all of her life has been able to maintain a sense of relatability. Like, we're all girls going through this stuff, together, and without making references to, like, things that the typical person can't understand or relate to. This album is different. Like, the amount of time she references things like Cartier, like Gucci, like all of the rich things that she has and what it's like to be a rich person in a relationship. Like,
hey, oftentimes it's not so glamorous to be her.
But that's what I mean. Like, the relatability is gone now. So it's like I have nothing left to hold on to. And not only that, but the lyrics are so literal. It just feels like just cheap. And she's cheap. She's been such a good songwriter, but this is the first time I feel like she just, like, doesn't really have anything to say.
She doesn't. This is fluff.
Yeah.
And to quote my boyfriend about the vinyls and the movie, money grab much?
And now the CDs.
Like, the girl who has everything. CDs. All the money, now love. Why on earth are you, like, putting out all these vinyls with all these pictures? And it's just very, like, I don't want to say conceited. What's the word? It's like she thinks that this is important enough that everyone's going to buy this shit.
Well, that's the thing. Like, people
are. And I mean, we did buy tickets to the movie. So, that was on us. That's on us.
Lessons have been learned.
So, is this the end for Taylor?
I don't know. We gotta see what happens next,
Because, as I've said so many times, when she starts popping out kids, that's when we are really fucked.
I'm glad she said she's not going on tour, because I'd be really conflicted over whether or not I wanted to go to this or not.
I don't think I would. And your other complaint was, like, it's not about being a showgirl. Only one song. All. The only song that's about being a showgirl is the one that rips off the Jonas Brothers song.
I thought I would get more, like, big band jazzy vibes mixed with pop that was more showgirl-esque, maybe some cabaret vibes. I didn't get any of that.
Would you have wanted that?
None of it felt cohesive with all the promotion and theming of this album.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense to me.
When the Elizabeth Taylor lyric video popped up, I laughed so hard because I was reminded yesterday of you saying, why is she yelling Elizabeth Taylor through this song?
Why is she? It doesn't make sense. No. Like, the lyrics of that, just putting in Elizabeth Taylor doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like, is she calling out to Elizabeth Taylor?
Is she asking her? Are we just saying she was a person? Like, I know that.
If you say her name 3 times, will she appear?
It's just very confusing. I'm just having a hard time with it.
And we'll see the journey. Like, who knows if we do come. I would love to come around and realize, wow, these songs are way deeper than I thought.
It's just so different, because when I listened to Lover for the first time, it was everything to me. Folklore was so different, but even at first listen, we were like, this is so interesting.
Yeah, we're like, wow, okay, we need a minute here.
And then Evermore was just a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Midnight's another masterpiece.
Midnight's
first listen.
Yeah, first listen. No skips. Well, Labyrinth is the skip.
TTPD was the first time where I was like, wow, this is really just a brain dump of feelings.
And that was almost the opposite of this, because I feel like she focused way more on the lyrics than, like, what the music and the melodies were.
If only she had waited a minute and not trauma dumped into TTPD, I wonder if we could have combined these two efforts for an actual good album.
Yeah. Like, if she had worked with Max Martin and Shellback on TTPD,
I mean, I do feel, unfortunately, we need Jack back. We need Aaron.
But
Aaron
everyone
Dessner
was
back.
saying we don't want Jack anymore.
Well, I changed my mind. I'm sorry. I apologize to the Antonoff family. We do, in fact, need him back, actually.
Also, the song Actually Romantic is the most, like, hypocritical song because you're writing about someone obsessed with you, but then you're obviously obsessed with them because you're writing that song.
That's the other thing.
It's embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing because if she had listened to Sympathy is a Knife by Charlie XCX, it's about this poor girl feels insecure by Taylor's pure presence.
Yeah.
It's not a diss track at all.
If anything, it's the opposite.
It's a compliment.
Yeah. So
it just feels so low to stoop. Like,
yeah.
And what's so funny is
it's punching down. The whole thing is punching down.
And you had sent me a leaked picture of the lyrics from the second verse of Wood, and I said to you, that looks fake as hell. There's no way that's real. And so when I listened to the first verse of Wood, I was like, I knew it wasn't real. This is fine. We're great. This is maybe a good one. And then when we got to the second verse, I was just like, oh, we're in the pits of hell.
Yeah. I want to frame that conversation. I said, this will be so distressing if this is real.
And alas.
And I was distressed.
We are still distressed.
Yeah, so we're coping. I mean, now we're trauma dumping into the mic.
Luckily, we've had a new season of Love is Blind to occupy our time.
Thank G.
I've been decorating for Halloween because my mental health needs it.
Mm-hmm. Looks great in here.
Thank you. So do you want to start with Love is Blind?
Yeah, we might as well.
Should we just recap Big Brother really quick because it finished out?
Yeah, that's very quick.
So we'll just spend a minute on Big Brother. It ended. I wasn't thrilled with the winner. I don't think she did anything to achieve that win. However, I can understand why nobody wanted to give Vince a vote because he was such a baby back bitch. Watching that crash out during the final HOH competition was really good reality TV.
They should publish or make an extended version of that crash out.
I know, because I think there is one, so
yeah,
I'd love to see that.
You told me about that. You heard there was a version, a longer part, where Frankie Grande was, like, comforting him?
Talking him off a ledge, basically saying, remember, there's, like, life outside of this.
I'm the biggest loser ever!
Yeah, that was just so fun to watch.
And when he couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, and he was just shouting like a baby, like...
Truly tantrum.
That tantrum in the middle of a competition, we've never seen anything like it.
It was so good.
So while I also don't think Ashley deserves to win, I usually hate when the jurors are bitter and they vote.
Yeah, that drives me nuts.
They vote on feelings, not gameplay. But in this case, it would be really hard to cast a vote for, like, to give Vince all that money when he's...
Such a baby.
And if you think about gameplay, he played Morgan's game.
Apparently, he and his girlfriend have been spotted together.
No way.
In LA. Yeah.
No way.
I guess they're not broken up. But there has been a lot of drama happening post-game of different house guests talking shit about each other. I guess it wasn't, like, a very harmonious house, but...
Really?
Yeah. Nobody really liked Morgan. Ava said some terrible things about Rachel.
I thought Ava and Rachel were friends.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't see specifics, so I can't really get into too much, but...
I gotta look more into this, because that's wild. Usually when they leave, they're all the best friends, and
that's not
do publicity
happening.
Together.
Ashley does not have a PR person. She's just been, like... spilling her guts on interview after interview, so interesting. So Love is Blind, we're 6 episodes in.
I like it so far.
Yeah.
I like,
This is an interesting cast, though. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay.
I don't feel... They all feel very bro-ish, fake people I wouldn't really necessarily associate with too much.
Even the tattoo guy?
Meh,
He
maybe.
seems sweet,
He
but
seems
he does
okay.
have a kid, which is not ideal.
Sure.
Yeah, the girls, there's a little bit more complexity to some of them. Not all of them. I did think it was funny when Edmund?
Yeah, Edmund.
She was asking him in the pods, like, would you still love me if I was chunky? And he said, I'm gonna be holding all them chunks.
That was really cute.
Made me laugh.
That guy is very emotional.
What's up with him? Like, he makes out with the floor.
He's just a different kind of bird, I guess.
He's an odd one.
He is.
And we just left off with him sobbing about how he's too nice of a guy, and
because she won't have sex with him. We're caught up to episode 6 at this point.
And I love that he's a man in touch with his feelings, but this is too much.
It's too much. I don't think
he
they're
needs
going to
more
make
therapy,
it.
or maybe he's had too much therapy. No, they're not going to make it. Should we just say if we think everyone's going to make it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 5 couples.
They won't make it. Megan, Sparkle Megan, and Jordan.
The tattoo guy.
I don't think they'll make it.
Why?
I don't think he's going to be... in the end, I don't think he's going to be comfortable with how much more money she makes.
But he really seems like the type of guy that doesn't care.
I think all guys at a certain level kind of care a little bit.
Travis Kelce?
Yeah. Not enough to, like... They have enough money to not, like, worry about it.
Wow. I predict they're going to make it.
Okay.
And then we have Eleni?
Yeah.
And her guy with the glasses.
Anton. They're definitely
going to make it.
Annie and the homosexual.
Yes. As you said, he definitely went to conversion camp.
Absolutely. They won't make it.
No, they're not going to make it. And then last but not least, Madison and what's his face?
What is his name?
Drunk. They're obviously not going to make it, but we do see that they get to the weddings.
So what's so crazy about that is you think he's the hottest.
I do. I think he's hot.
But that last episode we just watched was a classic case of a man getting too drunk, and her reaction was...
wild.
So strange.
Yeah.
Honorable mention to Casey and...
Patrick.
She said, I am not attracted to him.
But then she was jumping on him, wrapping her legs around him.
It doesn't make any sense.
If you're not attracted to him, how can you do that?
Her reaction and her behavior when she was essentially breaking up with him in a way
which he did not understand.
He wasn't picking up. But understandably, because she was jumping all over him. Well, she was weird. Like, there's weird. No substance to that girl.
The sex talk was crazy.
That was
and his response was even crazier. For sure.
All of the men are very frattish.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Colorado was like that.
I just think Madison needs to get it together, let your man take a nap, because he's too drunk.
Who hasn't been around a person who's been too drunk before? It's like she's never experienced that
a drunk
before.
person. And she says, you asked me the same question 4 times. When I'm drunk, I ask you the same question 10 times.
You asked me that sober.
Yeah, that's true. I do have a bad memory. So bad memory and drinking is, like, really a bad situation. The point is, like, she must never have been around a drunk person before.
That's my take.
So far, Joe has done nothing offensive in my book.
Oh, his name's Joe. Good job pulling that.
Oh, yeah, I had it all along.
Way to go.
Is it? Am I right?
I assume.
So there's that. They showed the scenes for the whole season, which I love. It's like waiting for a Taylor album. It's like, it makes it seem like it's going to be so interesting, and then sometimes it's just not.
So, where would you like to go next?
Do you want to go to Salt Lake? It was a while ago.
Yeah, I loved this episode, of course. This episode was wild to me.
Oh, yeah, it's all coming back to me. The litigation lunch.
Yeah.
It was a clarity lunch.
I have one phrase to share. Do you know what it's going to be?
Dismissed.
No, this is directed to one Lisa Barlow. Methinks doth protest too much.
She doesn't understand what dismissed means.
No. Denied and dismissed are two different things.
And I think she needs to get new lawyers and dump all 6 of her lawyers.
I just think this level of defensive-ness is so obviously telling that she's in some shit. It's a horrible look for her. Horrible.
But this is what we want from our reality stars.
I know. It's like,
perfect.
Will she be able to be reined back in at all? It's the level of delusion I feel. Can we get it back on track at all?
I did love when Whitney said, if you're doing really cool things, at some point you're going to get sued. So, and that's kind of what that's what Lisa said.
Yeah.
Like, because, she's doing big, cool things, so.
And it's like, when Bronwyn, I don't remember the question specifically, but would ask a valid question, and she would be like, it's none of your business. It's like, well, you brought everybody to this lunch, so it is now their business.
And the pages from the lawsuits that she printed out, it looked like it was just, like, repeating lines.
The random pictures of her and John.
Oh, yeah!
It was so strange.
But it was everything.
Yeah.
That was, like, a perfect... Again, we're 3 for 3 on this season. Like, every episode has been incredibly stellar. Every episode has been a midnight
Is it finally time for Heather to stop sucking at her teat?
But, like, you have said, like, she wants to be a cool girl. But is Lisa the cool one?
Not to me. She seems like a doof now.
Heather likes the bad girls. Ugh. So, I don't know.
The other scene I thought was so crazy was Bronwyn and her mom.
I thought that was truly shocking.
If Bronwyn wants to know what she's going to look like in 30 years, there's a mirror.
That's true. her mom said, like, you wouldn't be where you are today without Todd's help.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong, but to just say that on camera, I mean, to her own daughter, I mean,
who's,
that's
like, letting you live at her house?
Yeah.
Show a little gratefulness.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you think, you don't say.
That's an inside thought.
Yeah.
It's an implied inside thought.
Yeah. The colors Heather picked for her home office are horrible.
They all looked white to me. Is it my TV?
Yeah, they were like light pink, light yellow, and light blue. I couldn't even tell the difference. They were awful,
honestly. Somebody I heard a podcast at one point said it looked like she was picking colors for a nursery.
It did. That was funny. It really, truly did.
Yeah.
And then I loved Angie's daughter telling Angie, I think you're taking the Greek thing too far.
Who amongst us hasn't said that?
Angie said that she's, like, devoted her life to her daughter, and now she's in a phase where, like, her daughter rejects her, and now she's feeling lost. And again, like, this is such a common theme with moms, is you devote your life to this child who goes on to not need you or want you at times.
Well, is this also why you have more than one kid?
So that both of them don't reject you?
So you're sort of equally balanced. You
Maybe.
know, not all your eggs are in one basket.
That's true. But it's just, I mean, it's the biggest reason that I don't understand why people have kids, because it's all take.
Well, the thing is,
they grow up and they're, like, not even grateful. It's like, well, you had to take care of me because...
The teenagers have to push back, or else they would never be able to leave the house. Like, I never rebelled or said I didn't want my parents around, and I didn't leave the house till I was 24.
I guess. But you didn't have to leave because you found a job close to home. If I could have stayed at home and saved money on rent for all those years that I paid rent...
That's not accurate, and you know it. You would have killed our parents, or vice versa.
Perhaps. The point is, it's like when you have a kid, and I will speak for myself that, like, you know, if you have to spend money on me, like, that's your choice for having me.
But they come back around. You're grateful now, are you not?
That they brought me into this world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, like, was it worth all the taking that I did this whole time?
Yes, I would say that they would say yes. Yeah.
Oh, maybe one of them. Anyway, I think that's, like, a parallel theme in a lot of these. And
well, unless you're Heather and you're like, get the hell out of my house.
Oh, I loved that.
Sick of parenting you.
I loved that. There were a few answered questions on Watch What Happens Live.
Such as
the one smoky eye.
Oh, yep, I did see that. She said everybody has a bad day.
Everyone has a bad day, but she's still working with them.
What a day to have a bad day.
And then when it comes to the gout dick sucker, it just came to me.
Oh, so we don't know if it's a real thing.
And Andy said, I know my way around a dick, but I've never seen a gout dick.
I don't think it's a real thing.
Well,
I think you only get gout in your feet.
It's crazy that just came to her if it did, because I honestly believe that, because, like, that's not something that you would, if you took the time to think, that's not...
It's not a good one.
That clearly came off the dome, top of the dome.
Yeah.
Did you notice the taglines this season?
Only Mary's has stuck out to me.
Really?
Yeah.
That one was the least impactful to me.
Oh, what was
Apparently
impactful?
They've been trying to get her to use that one. Andy wanted her to use that one, Eat, Drink, and Be Merry, last year, and she didn't want it. So Andy said, ask her again.
I like it.
So we have Meredith, while you drop lies, I'm dropping the beat.
Okay.
We have Angie, I'm Greek, and the rest is just a tragedy.
Oh, okay.
And then Whitney, roses are redheads, violets are blue. Don't come for me or I'll come for you.
Okay.
Those are the only ones I wrote down because I thought those were the best. I don't even remember Lisa's.
Lisa's
was something about going the distance.
Oh, so dumb.
Yeah, I thought they were the most wild taglines in the history.
None are great.
Yeah, they're just, like, really out there.
Yeah.
That's all I have. Just another, picture perfect episode. Keep it up, girls.
So we started to wrap up Miami, and a whole lot of nothing happened in this reunion until the very end.
Oh my God.
Well, we did get the news that Alexia and Todd are officially divorced. They're done, allegedly.
Yeah, but, like, that was, like, I just don't really care what they're doing. Is that weird?
No, and I think the rest of that reunion didn't mean anything, except the last 5 minutes when Julia said that she and Adriana slept together.
Yeah, this could have been a 2-episode reunion.
Yeah, easily.
That was insane. Do you believe her?
Judging by Adriana's face, yeah, I do.
Yeah, she did look like she got caught.
Yeah, she looked like she was pissed that just got shared.
But, like, why would that make them less of friends?
I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how that unfolds, but even Andy looks shocked.
Yeah, and they've been teasing that something major comes out at the reunion.
And it sure did.
But we can't really comment on it because we don't know any facts yet, which
Nothing.
is crazy.
So I'm excited to get
That's all we can
on
really
that.
say about Miami is dud episode, but it's setting us up for something
very exciting.
Really explosive.
And in Orange County, we had a spring floral party.
A cake decorating party. I thought that might be fun.
That party was a mess, though, because Tamara's a mess.
Yeah, like she was just storming up the stairs, unhinged. Coming back down.
She's unhinged because Emily said to her, when we were at the sleepover in LA, Heather and I both said we trust you the least.
Yes.
Because you could, pull out something we share with you and use it against us in the future, which is not untrue. She has been known to do that.
Yeah.
And she just does a lot of crying and storming around because
I wouldn't trust her either, and I would say that to her face.
And she said she quits again, but then we see on the preview for the next episode that she is in fact still there.
Naturally.
So it's really I'm getting a little tired.
You're like getting
of Tammy's
the fatigue.
Tammy Sue's actions.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say that she's not going through a lot with Teddy, because I'm sure she is. But if it's making you in a place where you're not mentally capable to, continue to make good TV, then perhaps you sit this season out.
Yeah, I mean, the problem also is that people have sick relatives all over the world. Mm-hmm. And they still have to get up every day and go to work and do their job.
So if you would like to continue to do this job.
Yeah, you still have to do a job. No one's going to just, let you, make money, just hand you money because you're...
To keep storming upstairs.
Yeah. So...
We can't have this.
I agree. I do think it's funny that they keep bleeping out 98 degrees.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Because I guess maybe there's a potential lawsuit there.
Do we know which member it was?
Yeah.
Who?
I think his name is Jeff.
It does seem to be Jeff Timmons.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think about him? Hot or not?
Oh, yeah. Decent. You know, sure.
I think that was the consensus among the girls. Yeah, I'd fuck him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you think it was messy that Jen followed him?
No.
I don't either.
No.
I think she did want him to say something to her.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Jen's trying to make a show.
Yeah,
here.
that's what, and we all kind of do those types of things.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
I did think it was disturbing that Emily didn't know her 4th grade son couldn't read.
Yeah.
Do they never read together? That was shocking.
That's the number one thing you're told as a parent is read with your kid, read with your kid, read with your kid.
Yeah, and okay, maybe she could say, I read to him.
Right, but by 4th grade, you should know if your kid's reading or not. Yeah. You should really know when they enter kindergarten.
Wouldn't a teacher have told her that before?
It's shocking if they didn't.
Yeah,
it makes me feel like I never want to have my kids in an Orange County school system.
No, yeah. Unless Emily just forgot. I don't know. We got some unanswered questions there. Hopefully at the reunion.
Listen, I'm not trying to judge her parenting, but yikes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And then we have Heather. How can we see Heather at the Groundlings? I would like to see her performance.
I would as well. I'd love to see those acting chops.
She's not advertising those. I wonder why.
Should we just follow the Groundlings on Instagram or something?
Maybe. She is also so embarrassing. Having to walk around and just say I'm funny. I was on a sitcom for 15 years. Okay.
Which ones?
I have no idea. She just said she was. You should know.
I don't.
So, in my rewatching of Orange County, I'm at a place right now where Shannon confided in Tamara about her marriage problems. And Tamara went straight to Heather and told Heather, and Heather told a bunch of people. So, and she had to apologize for that. And so it's just funny that everyone's saying they don't trust her. And they've had 10 seasons of reasons not to trust her. Yeah. So, she gets what she gets, and she doesn't get upset. Yeah. And I didn't really want to talk about 90 Day Fiance because I felt like nothing really happened. But you insisted on that you had something to say.
Yeah.
About Uncle
Marco.
Uncle Marco.
And I believe you mean Drunkle Marco.
Yes. He was crushed.
Drunkle Marco he feels violated. Took after one Crystal Kung-Minkoff.
Yeah, but he didn't watch Crystal Kung-Minkoff.
That we know of.
Explain the definition.
You don't know that. You don't know Drunkle Marco's life. He's so violated.
And crushed.
Of course, he's only getting Gino's side, which is factually incorrect.
Yeah. He was telling so many lies.
Many lies.
I can barely look at Gino at this point.
Well, then we see him later in a coffee shop with a actual calculator, adding up random things that not things like the ass implants I bought you, but things like the wedding that were for both of them. Like, just adding up the wrong things to come to a total of what he's gonna charge her, I guess.
Did we learn what that total was? I forget.
Was it $75,000? I don't remember.
Maybe. Either way.
Last we remind him that they met on the Sugar Baby website.
Like, they did?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know that. She was young then.
I don't know what's wrong with that man.
He's sick and there is no cure.
I never will.
Matt keeps calm with her in a way that Gino never could. Like, every time she has an outburst, he's just cool as a cucumber and rides the wave.
Well, clearly that's what she needs.
Yeah, and because Gino definitely wasn't it.
Darcy and Georgie's fight, I'm just, like, not sure where that was another thread I had trouble following.
Me too. Something about how it just came back to...
He didn't want to leave. He wanted to go back without her, and I don't...
Or no, for them. Like, he wanted to buy a
property there.
Yeah, to visit.
They're in a mess. Yeah.
The Florida knuckleheads. I thought it was funny when they were talking about old pictures of themselves, and Jovi said, Yara's are the funniest because she doesn't look anything like that anymore. Why didn't Yara just own it?
Well, also, he said, she looks great now.
It's true.
It's true, but you can't say that. That's it's an implied inside thought.
Honestly,
it didn't need to be said by your husband. I'd be furious.
If I had that glow up, I would want people to appreciate it.
She's clearly, but like it clearly comes from
thank
a place
you.
of
I paid a lot for
insecurity
this.
For her.
I paid a lot of money for this new face.
Your husband can't say that shit.
I don't know. I don't think I would be mad at it.
I would.
She did have a good response that Mother Nature doesn't bless Jovi either.
I loved that because, yeah, I've always thought he's funny looking.
Yeah, Mother Nature didn't. You know what? Mother Nature didn't bless me either. We got to work with what we got and we got to do our best.
We just are all trying our best.
And so I say no judgment for, like, if you look better now than you did. A lot of people do. So.
We're all trying our best, but, like... Yeah. They've been together for so long, he knows that's an insecurity for her. Like, he should know not to have said that. I think that was insane.
Yeah.
Not cool, man. Not cool. Well, I've been sort of flying through this season of 90 Day UK.
Is it good?
So good.
I don't know how you have time for all this. You claim to have a busy job.
I didn't finish The Amazing Race this week.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
I did. That sucks. I would have liked to have talked about it.
We can talk up to the point where I got to.
No.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about the end.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
It was a busy week.
And yet you had time to fly through 90 Day UK.
That was a bit of last week and this week. That journey has been progressing over I started it on the flight to Australia, so it's been a while. Building, yeah.
I had a busy week too. Luckily I had this flight to New Jersey that I could watch all my shows on. And unluckily, it was a red eye. So the fact that I caught up on all my shows...
You didn't sleep.
Not a wink. But that's okay. We powered through. We had a great day yesterday.
You were able to take a nap.
Yeah.
We went to several pumpkin patches. It was 80 degrees here in New Jersey, which is not the fall I was promised.
Yeah, so I guess New Jersey doesn't get seasons. And if you hear otherwise...
I assumed I would.
Yeah. We thought we'd have a fall. I came here for a friggin' fall.
Yeah, that didn't happen. It's not happening, and I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
But we bought some apples, some overpriced apples. We paid to pick apples and then paid for the apples.
We did. But we did slingshot some pumpkins. We both
that we also had to pay for.
But we got a free pumpkin out of it.
Okay, yeah, that's a great deal. $20 for a pumpkin. Anyway, it was fun. We got lost in a corn maze, like incredibly lost. And I don't think I've ever been in a real corn maze before.
So it was nighttime. It was dark.
Dark o'clock.
And you two were inebriated.
We were under the influence.
And I felt as though I was...
babysitting.
Wrangling cats. Herding cats?
Yeah.
Herding cats through a dark corn maze.
It was a dark corn maze. One cat literally could not stay with the group.
He never can.
No. And he just always wants to just take off on his own. But this was just not the place.
No.
And I, having just watched Children of the Corn, going into a corn maze in the dark really, it really hit close to home for me. So, yeah, it was scary. It was fun. I like that kind of scared. But I don't know how anyone ever gets through a corn maze of that size.
No, we would have been in there all night if they hadn't. They came.
They had to come get us.
Not because we.
Yes.
Not because we said we need help. Oh. It was because they were closing.
Yeah.
And we were not going to find our way out.
And if we had all night, I still don't know if we ever could have. Like, it was insane.
I'm not sure.
How does anyone figure that out?
I don't know.
Like, I was trying to pretend it was Amazing Race. Like, we would have lost.
Yeah.
Phil would have had to come tell us that we're
the last team to check in.
Yeah.
And we have been eliminated.
You know it's bad when Phil comes to you.
Oh, yeah. Things are done.
So, yeah, I just, like, if anyone out there hears this and has gotten through a giant corn maze successfully.
I'd love to know how.
Yeah. What's the trick? I mean, it was dark. Maybe we would have had a better chance in the daylight, but I can't imagine.
I highly doubt it.
Can't imagine that we would.
No.
So, anyway, so we didn't really rot yesterday. We kind of rotted today.
We're rotting a bit right now.
We're rotting a little bit. We rotted in the movie theater for, like, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes.
We're going to go see Mariana's Trench tonight.
Yeah, we're going to a concert. I'm so excited. And then I'm going to be here all week. We're going to get to watch all our shows together.
You're going to work from home in my office.
Yeah, I
hope you love it.
Me too.
And next weekend, we're hopefully going to go to Sleepy Hollow on Saturday.
And we're going to see Mamma Mia.
And we're going to see Mamma Mia on Friday. So we've got like a full stacked time.
It's been the best. And just being next to you is just the best. And your unborn child is letting me down a lot. Like, he's ignoring me already.
He gets stage fright.
I have not felt a single kick.
Well, he moves a bunch for me, but even with my husband, like, as soon as somebody places a foreign hand on the belly, he gets nervous and stops.
Yeah.
It's, he doesn't know any better.
You need to teach him.
We're working on it.
And I imagined that we would play him the new Taylor Swift album. I hope he didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, no.
I hope he didn't. I hope he wasn't listening.
He's going to get Midnights on repeat still.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess we are saying goodbye, but not really, because we're still going to be sitting right next to each other.
We're saying goodbye to our fans.
Our fans.
Our listeners, our fans.
I don't think that you or I have ever had a fan. And I don't think we ever will.
That's not true for me, personally.
Okay.
Because, without giving too much away.
You get recognized at your industry events.
I do, yeah.
That's true.
I do.
Okay.
I have on actually several
Okay.
occasions.
Do you want a cookie?
Yeah, I do.
That's why we keep our identities anonymous, because she's so recognizable. Like, if you knew who she was.
I have been walked up to and said, I know who you are. And whatever, like, at least 3 times.
3 fans?
Yeah.
Did they ask for your autograph or a picture?
No.
But the fact that they wanted to come and tell you, that means that even more people knew who you were and just didn't want to come up to you. Like,
and that's not even including the people who I work with that are, like, at my company, that come from different offices, or when I'm in different offices, or I'm meeting them for the first time.
Everyone knows you.
Yes.
But you don't know them.
Correct. It's a very odd experience, yeah, but...
You just have, like, a 0.001% taste of what Taylor goes through.
Yeah.
Often, it's not so glamorous to be you.
No, it's pretty glamorous.
Can I just go back to the fact that she, like, dropped some of these lyrics, like, she sprinkled them around?
As she does.
And one of them was that, like, what was it? Sometimes it's not so glamorous to be me. Mm-hmm. And then another one was, everyone's unbothered till they're not. Mm-hmm. These are the lyrics that you're putting on display for everyone that you're the most proud of? She talked about how proud she was of Cry My Eyes Violet Elizabeth Taylor.
I'm not even sure what that means.
I do like it. It just sounds cool. But,
sure. But,
yeah.
This is the girl who said, dancing phantoms on the terrace, are they secondhand embarrassed that I can't get out of bed because something counterfeit's dead?
Oh my god. That song is so good. That song is so good.
To go from that to Redwood Tree, he dickmatized me and... something. Like, what?
His love was the key.
Yeah.
That opened my thighs. Or as they say in the lyric video, children friendly, opened my skies.
That's a better lyric. Change it.
Yeah. Anyway,
this is why I'm upset. This is how far we have fallen.
Yeah, and it does make me wonder if her creativity has dried up.
Because, like, with my first example, she could have just said, shitty, we broke up. And I feel like that's what she would have written in this album if she was rewriting that song at this time.
Oh, the love of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's upsetting.
She would write, like, you suck. I hate you.
Yeah.
Maddie Healy.
I'm upset.
Maddie Healy sucks.
Yeah.
He can suck a dick.
The whole time I'm listening to this new album, I'm thinking, what it's coming across to me is like, I'm rich. Penis. Still rich. Penis.
Yeah.
Very, very rich. Penis.
Well, the penis was in one song. But I
whole song. A whole entire song.
I do think it was trying to be like Sabrina Carpenter, and it did not land because her references are much more clever.
Yeah.
Like she's not hiding it, you know, and she's literal also, but it's like it's funnier. It's just I don't think Taylor Swift is a funny. She's not funny to me.
No.
Like she did that. She was trying to be funny in this movie that we walked out of.
We're not here for giggles.
It's hard to watch her try to be funny and everyone laugh at her because they're her yes men. Yeah.
She's not, though.
So, sorry that we're hating on her. I do want to thank her for the other 11 albums.
We're grateful.
Like, we'll always have an unlimited amount of Taylor to listen to, regardless.
We're grateful but disappointed.
And we have a couple of new gems that we can add to our library.
Anyway.
Thanks for riding with us, everyone.
Thanks for riding with us. We'll talk to you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.